In today's video, we will discuss the best thriller movies of 2014. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Says he's protecting you, but don't trust anyone.
You want the truth? I'll tell you the truth.
I'm scared.
At number 15, we have Before I Go to Sleep, directed by Rowan Joff. This psychological thriller follows Christine Lucas, who wakes up every day with no memory of her past due to a traumatic accident. As she grapples with the disorienting reality of not recognizing her own life, Christine discovers a disturbing truth through a journal and the guidance of her husband.
You had a bad accident. You store up information for a day. When you wake up in the morning, it's all gone.
She learns that her memory loss is entangled with a dark and hidden history. The narrative unfolds as Christine unravels the mystery of her amnesia, questioning the trustworthiness of those around her and her own sanity. Transcendence
Start to evolve,
Where's the machine?
to influence.
At number 14, we have Transcendence, directed by Wally Pfister. This science fiction thriller revolves around Dr. Will Castor, a leading artificial intelligence researcher. When Castor is targeted by anti-technology extremists, he uploads his consciousness into a supercomputer in a desperate attempt to preserve his mind. As the machine becomes increasingly intelligent and powerful,
This is astounding.
So how do we fight it?
You can't. An AI is like any intelligence.
it raises ethical questions about the consequences of playing with the boundaries of technology and human existence. The Maze Runner,
Here for a reason.
You're not like the others. You're curious. But if you want to stay here,
at number 13, we have The Maze Runner, directed by Wes Ball. This dystopian science fiction film follows Thomas, a young man who wakes up with no memory in a mysterious and ever-changing maze. He's part of a group of boys who have formed a society called the Gladers, each trying to navigate the maze and unlock its secrets. The tension escalates when the arrival of the first girl triggers a series of events that challenge the group's understanding of their existence and the purpose of the maze. Filled with suspense and twists,
I can't remember anything.
Day one, Greenie.
The Maze Runner explores themes of survival, identity, and the pursuit of answers in a perilous and enigmatic environment. The November Man,
He's probably the best friend I've ever had.
at number 12, The November Man draws on the source material of Bill Granger's novel There Are No Spies and features former James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan in a role that echoes his spy credentials. In this gripping thriller, Brosnan assumes the role of a retired CIA operative, pulled back into the clandestine world of espionage. His peaceful retirement is shattered when he becomes entangled in a shadowy conspiracy involving an ex-lover and a corrupt Russian agent.
Tell me about your target.
Male, old, used to have skills.
Used to.
The film showcases a blend of grizzled stoicism and ruthless decision-making, making it reminiscent of the espionage intrigues seen in the Taken series and appealing to fans of Brosnan's spy legacy. A Most Wanted Man,
Just might kill you.
What's that? There's no going back.
at number 11, we have A Most Wanted Man, directed by Anton Corbijn. This espionage thriller, based on John le Carre's novel, unfolds in the post-9/11 world of international intelligence. Gunther Bachmann, a German intelligence operative, leads a covert anti-terrorism team in Hamburg. The team becomes embroiled in the case of a half-Chechen, half-Russian immigrant who arrives in the city and sets off a chain of events involving money laundering and potential terrorism links.
Come to Hamburg seeking to make contact with Islamist cells.
Karpov, Isa, Chechen, 26.
As Bachmann grapples with the challenges of intelligence work, the film explores the moral complexities and the fine line between security and civil liberties in the pursuit of justice. NonStop,
Beyond hijacking this plane.
at number 10, we have NonStop, directed by John Sarah. This high-stakes action thriller follows Bill Marks, a U.S. federal air marshal, aboard a transatlantic flight. Marks receives anonymous text messages threatening to kill a passenger every 20 minutes unless a large ransom is paid. As panic ensues on the plane, Marks must unravel the mystery, identify the perpetrator among the passengers, and prevent a potential catastrophe at 40,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our non-stop service from New York to London.
You fly much?
All the time, actually.
The film keeps audiences on the edge of their seats with its suspenseful plot, unexpected twists, and the race against time to uncover the truth before it's too late. 71. At number 9, we have 71, directed by Andy Manch. This tense and gripping thriller is set in Belfast during the height of the Troubles in 1971. A young British soldier, Gary Hook, becomes separated from his unit during a riot and finds himself alone in the hostile streets. Hunted by both the IRA and his own comrades, Hook must navigate a dangerous and divided city to survive the night.
Don't worry, he's saving you. This can hurt.
The film is a visceral exploration of the brutality and complexities of urban warfare, capturing the intensity of the conflict and the personal struggles of an individual caught in the crossfire. A most violent year.
When it feels scary to jump, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
At number 8, we have A Most Violent Year, directed by J.C. Chandler. This crime drama unfolds in New York City during the winter of 1981, statistically one of the most violent years in the city's history. Abel Morales, an ambitious immigrant and owner of a heating oil company, faces a series of challenges as he tries to expand his business while navigating a web of corruption and violence.
We'll fight till my last breath to prove that.
These are dangerous times and we have to adapt. It's not like when we was driving.
As Abel strives to maintain his integrity amidst escalating threats, the film becomes a tense and morally charged exploration of the American dream. The Imitation Game.
This war, we're not winning it. If you speak a word of what I'm about to show you, you will be executed.
At number 7, we have The Imitation Game. This film shifts away from battlefields, focusing on the remarkable character study of Alan Turing, a key figure in British history. Despite not being a soldier, Turing's influence was immense during World War II. Tasked with deciphering the ever-changing Enigma code used by the Nazis, Turing's team faced a critical time crunch. Directed by Morton Tildum, this historical drama artfully balances the tension of code breaking with an exploration of Turing's personal challenges.
You decrypted a single German message.
You will never understand the importance of what I am creating here.
Benedict Cumberbatch delivers a moving performance as Turing, a brilliant but marginalized individual, while Keira Knightley enriches the narrative. Locke.
Cracks appear.
I'm not believing it.
I was 23 years old. Cracks appear. Listen to me, you piece of worthless shit.
At number 6, we have Locke. Tom Hardy plays the role of Ivan Locke, a dedicated construction manager who, on the eve of a critical concrete pour, makes an impulsive decision to drive away from his job site and head to London. The entire film takes place within the confines of Locke's car as he grapples with the consequences of his choice, guiding phone calls with his distressed family, colleagues, and a woman with whom he had an affair.
Ivan Locke.
We have a situation here. You're the man in charge of the entire operation, but you've decided you ain't gonna be there.
I'm not gonna turn back.
Through a series of intense conversations and revelations, the movie explores themes of responsibility, sacrifice, and the impact of one man's decisions on his life and those around him. The Guest. At number 5, we have The Guest, directed by Adam Wingard. The movie follows a young man named David, who arrives at the Peterson family's doorstep, claiming to be a friend of their son who died in action. Welcomed into their home, David is polite, helpful, and even charming. But as peculiar and dangerous events unfold, the family begins to suspect that David might be hiding dark secrets.
That sounds nice.
The called the army base that David's from.
They told me he doesn't exist.
His presence leads to a string of violent incidents in the town, leaving a path of suspicion and intrigue. Nightcrawler.
We're first! Go around! Get a shot inside the car! Hey, back away!
At number 4, we have Nightcrawler, directed by Dan Gilroy. This gripping thriller follows Lou Bloom, a driven and morally ambiguous man desperate for work in Los Angeles. Lou stumbles into the world of crime journalism, filming violent incidents and accidents to sell the footage to news stations. As he becomes increasingly obsessed with success and recognition, Lou's ethical boundaries blur, leading him down a dark and dangerous path.
The thing for me to do, it would be murder.
Want what you promised me. I want something people can't turn away from.
911, what's your emergency?
The film explores the morally murky landscape of sensationalist journalism, showcasing the disturbing lengths to which individuals might go for success in the cutthroat media industry. Blue Ruin.
And 2 of mine. I don't know how this ends.
At number 3, we have Blue Ruin, directed by Jeremy Saulnier. This intense revenge thriller follows Dwight, a mysterious outsider who learns that the man who murdered his parents is being released from prison. Without a clear plan or the skills for revenge, Dwight sets out on a path of vengeance that quickly spirals out of control, putting him and his estranged family in the crosshairs of a violent feud.
I don't mean to scare you. I'm just gonna hold you here for a little while.
The film is a gritty and suspenseful exploration of the brutal consequences of seeking retribution without fully understanding the complexities of the situation. Gone Girl.
Anything yet? You need to tell me.
How was your marriage, Nick?
Are you asking me if I killed my wife?
Man of my dreams. This man of mine may kill me.
At number 2, we have Gone Girl, directed by David Fincher. This gripping thriller revolves around the mysterious disappearance of Amy Dunn on her 5th wedding anniversary. As the media frenzy and police investigation unfold, suspicions turn toward her husband, Nick. The film takes a dark and unexpected turn as secrets are revealed, and the line between truth and deception becomes increasingly blurred.
What she want?
She wanted a gun. We are all scared, but we are all here now.
I feel like something to be jettisoned if necessary.
Gone Girl is a psychological roller coaster that delves into the complexities of marriage, media manipulation, and the lengths people will go to in order to control their own narratives. The Drop.
People like me come along when you're not looking.
At number 1, we have The Drop, directed by Michael R. Roscom. This crime drama centers around Bob Siganovsky, a bartender who finds himself entangled in the criminal underworld of Brooklyn. The bar Bob works at becomes a drop bar for funneling illicit funds. When the bar is robbed, it sets off a chain of events involving local criminals, corrupt cops, and Bob's own mysterious past. As the tension rises, the film explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the unpredictable consequences of navigating the dangerous waters of organized crime.
Meant something.
Are you doing something desperate? Are you doing something that we can't clean up this time?
The Drop is a tense and character-driven narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, blending atmospheric storytelling with moments of unexpected intensity.
That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.